right, I'll move
My
on to
name
the
is
next
Mrs.
table.
And I'm the CEO of
Anybody call me? I'm here already.
Rehabilitation and Reintegration Foundation. The foundation stands on 5 objectives. One, it's mainly rehabilitating and reintegrating of prison inmates. And secondly, we also empower widows and abused children.
All right, Mr.
Abused
has just given the organizer a big fat white envelope. I don't know what is inside, but it seems like dollars in my from the way I feel it. So thank you very much. All right, somebody here, please pardon me. Thank you.
Rural women, to see most of them that has nothing doing, with a lot of children with them in the house and no business at hand and all that. We try to train them.
Okay, there is one special friend of the organizer who says, okay, this table is very powerful, so I'll start
and at the end we empower them
call some
in such a
persons
way
here.
that
But for those of you who have not come out, want to say something?
And that's what the NGO is all about.
So
okay,
tell me about the importance of
anybody from this side?
women.
Thank you.
Actually, the importance of empowering such women is that if you look at the country today,
praise the Lord.
A lot of kids are
My
not
name
in
is
school,
Pastor Omba.
number one, and most of these
On
women
behalf of myself
they are
and
getting
my
aged.
colleagues,
I mean, if
we
I say my
present
age,
this token
and you
from
got to meet a
primary
woman in
school.
a rural area, says her own age, you could feel
Thank you
she's
very
my
much,
mother.
Pastor Mba and
Because
his
I look
friends.
at them
Another
as
big
handicapped.
white envelope.
They need
I
to do
just love the way the envelopes are rolling in.
Understand?
So please
It's
feel
very
free
good for
as
every
the
woman to do
continues if you
something
to
support
make
your husband.
any other contribution.
Sometimes
I'll be waiting.
The
DJ, let's
salary
have
or
some
whatever
music
the man
while
earns
they
at the
move
end
on
of
to the
the month
next
is
thing.
not enough for these kids. And the society we live today, most men have 3 to 4 wives, which makes the family so large. They need help. They need to, to be able to stand on their own and help out in one way or the other.
So I need your direct advice to women, these women. Right.
Wow, thank you so much, Cecile. Please, a round of applause for her for helping to coordinate the
whoever had the opportunity
lunch. Thank you so much.
to get this training or to get
Right
involved
now,
in
we
this training
are
should
almost
not
to
play
the
or
end
joke
of
with
this
it. She
event
should
this
hold
night,
this
Saturday
training
afternoon.
very seriously, because
We
I started as a
special.
nobody.
Can you all hear me?
I myself, I started as a no
Now
one.
we have something
I started from
special
nowhere, I would
happening right
say.
behind me. Now
And
you can
today
see that
here
there's a
around,
banner
everybody,
here
every woman
dividing
had
me
the
for what's
same
going on behind.
right
It's
to be the
really
same as I am
delicious,
today.
and we
So I
invite you
expect
all
them
to
to hold it very
come
well
up
and
in
to
a
also
nice
deliver the same duty to other women that is
to
has no
view
help or,
what is right behind me.
Thank you.
Do such a thing. Please, please. Yes, please, Queen, please, Copper, we want you here. Please leave your people. Madam President, please do bear with us. Madam President, please bring your people. Please do come and watch this. Please do not sit exercising. Thank you.
Please, as you come in, make sure you make a purchase for yourself, your friend, and your son.
You, after you pass off the diet.
How do you feel about this foundation?
This foundation is doing what we all should be doing. It's giving back to the people who have been incarcerated. It's giving back to the people who don't have any life or feel that they don't have any future. I'm very happy that the distinguished Senator, Doctor, she invited me here. On meeting the President, the Queen, I can feel the enthusiasm, the zeal that she has to help so many people. And let's be quite honest, going to prisons and helping inmates, helping cons, people who have been convicted rightly or wrongly, but when they've been convicted, it's rightly, they're inside. Some of them are never going to come out again. Some of them are on less terms. So they feel lifeless. They feel that God has deserted them and they're prepared to do anything. Now, to save lives, to regenerate some of the people in the prisons, the Queen goes there and will talk to them. And I think it's wonderful, and that's one of the reasons why I said that I would like to be a part of it. Any way we can donate ourselves to help others, we must do it. And I really applaud what she's doing, and I tell her, Queen, keep it up, Mrs. President. You know, I think that we all agree that there is a need to empower rural women. You know, in Nigeria, it's starting all over the world, but it's happening sporadically. We're all getting together and saying, women are number one. Women are not number two. Women are number one in the house. Women are number one because they give us life. So we must respect that fact and start to try and help women empowerment. And I don't mean just from lip service, just talking about it. That's very easy for all of us to do. But I'm saying actually getting out there on the field and actually empowering your sister, empowering your mother, empowering your daughter, and let them also be in a position where they can bring funds in for the house. They can bring funds in to look after themselves. They can bring funds in to look after their children. Then we stop hearing the single mother with 6 children, husband's disappeared. How much can we give her? We now start to see progressive young mothers. If that happens and they're left, they can also fend for themselves.
Just like to tell me about this foundation, really, what makes it really apt?
It's the rehabilitation aspect of it that I'm so joyous with. You know, when people are in prison and if you don't have anything to give to them and they go out of prison, they will end up going back again to prison. But if what she is doing, teaching them, having time to go to prisons, teach them skill acquisition, teach them what to do. It is way beyond what Nigeria normally do. Most of the time, we just give people, the people who don't even need skill acquisition, you give it to them. What she is doing, going to people who are really in need of this, doing it is something that the government should see her. Give her a lot of funds, not just government. All these multinational people should give her their social responsibility funds to be able to go all over Nigeria. Nigerian prisons are a mess. They need to reinvent them. You know, many prisons in developed country, they teach them things. I mean, most of the time they don't even want to leave the prison. But do we have such a thing in Nigeria? Do they even give them food? Many of them, places where they go to toilets is it's very bad. The latrine is a mess. So she's doing a fantastic job teaching them how to reinvent themselves after prison. Thank you. It's not my show. I have Life International Foundation. We do the same kind of thing. She's the one to really tell you what she does. But what we do in Life International Foundation, we go to villages like that and we empower people. We give them seed money to move. We give them medical assistance. We put people in school. Like my organization, Life International Foundation, we have more than 254 students who are in school, who we have gone to meet all the principals that don't drive these children out of school. Most of our sponsored children, they are already going to university, but our own from from primary to secondary, we are not doing university. So the government again need to look at the social welfare of the nation. Right now there is no money in town. Is it because of the election? I don't know. Something needs to happen so that Nigerian people are not disintegrated in the surface of the earth. There is poverty in the land. There is poverty. They should find a way to bring out money so people not go die of hunger because of election.
Then tell me exactly what you feel about this very foundation.
Oh yes, simple introduction. As Ambassador Chief Peter J.E. Anegbe, And I was Nigeria High Commissioner to Malaysia and on concurrent accreditation to Brunei Darussalam. I'm retired after my career. I'm a career diplomat. And at present, through the Comrie governor, I was given an appointment as an executive director in charge of foreign investment in Edo State, as well as a patron of any chamber of commerce, mines, and agriculture, in order to woo investors into Edo State as well as our great country. Yes.
So,
Board of Trustee. And for me to accept it, knowing fully well that the foundation is good to help the country, the reduction of crime commitment, destitutes in the street. But when you talk about rehabilitation and reintegration of life, prisoners, they are not well treated in this part of this world, Nigeria. You go to, I am not going to make comparison to Europe and Asia, but within our continent of Africa, these are countries we assisted when they were fighting for independence. We bailed them out. We developed them. Administratively, we developed them in that aspect. Today, if you visit their prisons, it's like remain there forever. Visit our prison. It's terrible. And I'm short of with this foundation that a prisoner, you are out of it, you are trained in the different walks of life. And you now integrated into life and you can be part of the leadership and others. So the foundation is good to help various ways. It's good to help the government reduce unemployment. It's good to help the government in reducing all the destitutes. It's good to help the government all this crime committed by those who went to prison and want to go there. This training focus the idea that they are going to be absorbed as part of the society.
So what do you feel about the foundation?
I'm Patrick Oshokoya. Foundations like this are good things. And the good thing is that Nigerians should really come to the aid of the less privileged. You don't need to have thousands. You know, I'm not mentioning millions now. Thousands, you don't need that. The tens, the hundreds will go a long way. Because it's like when you say you want to keep money to build a house. That is when you have about 5 million to start or whatever. Then it's like you don't want to do anything at all. But every little tens, hundreds you have, and you put in bit by bit, before you know it, it's more than 5 million. So life is just like that. So you have to start. Journey starts with one step, and that's it. That's life. So for her putting this foundation together, I really say well done to her. And I'm happy to be here and good to share this moment with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. Introduce yourself first and tell me what you feel about this foundation. Yeah.
My name is James Ako, the Special Assistant on Prison Matters to the Honorable Minister of Interior. I'm very impressed with this organization, this NGO, because what they are doing is in line with the transformational agenda of government, like I already mentioned in the course of my welcome speech. And it's also helping the Nigerian Prison Service in the performance of its functions. The whole idea of imprisonment is not all about putting people in incarceration. You should be able to impart upon them skills, you know, that by the time they're out, they'll be able to have something to do. The major problem we're having with imprisonment in Nigeria today is that of recidivism. That is, people who go out, after a week or two, they come back again. And when you ask them, they say it's because they didn't go to school, they didn't have anything to do, Nobody's ready to give them a start in life in business. But with this NGO coming in, I don't think they will have any of such excuses anymore, because they would have acquired the needed skill for them to have a good start in life when they go out. So they are well appreciated. The Ministry of Interior and the Nigerian Prison Service will give them the necessary and needed support at every point in time. We're also appealing to other non-governmental organizations and other good-minded Nigerians to come in to contribute their own quota to make Nigerian prison, especially to impact in the life of the inmates, so that by the time they go to prison and they are coming out as useful citizens that will be contributing their own quota to development in Nigeria.
Tell me exactly what you feel about this NGO.
I'm Lois Adams. I am a guest here and also somehow part of the program. We came to showcase our books here, and my advice, let me talk on the angle of the government. And the government needs to partner with more NGOs to be able to make impact in the grassroots. Body is an NGO, it's about rehabilitating our inmates, people who have been depressed, people who thought they don't have a voice in society. So I think it's a good thing for government that people like this to partner with. Then the NGO also is coming to Edo State soon. Partnering with my NGO, Rehabilitation Foundation. We're going to empower women, skill acquisition, bidding and soap making. So I think it's a good one. I'm so happy to hear that the event is going on successfully.